Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. True Knight here. So yeah, banlist happened over the weekend during a YCS and a Nets tournament for some reason. I don't know. I feel like if you do something like that, if you make a move like that, you're trying to hide things, which I don't know how you're gonna hide a ban list, but moves like that companies pull are ways to bury things so that they can't really have conversation. I don't know how you can think in your mind that, hey, the community is not going to talk about it, but okay, Konami. My biggest thing again with a lot of content creators is the fact that their message on the website says we'll update in a few months. I think that's phony. It's a cop-out. I think as a company in 2023, you should be better about communication with your players. Obviously, of course, I've voiced that before as every other player. Very discouraging, very non-hopeful kind of message you're sending to the community by just saying something as broad as we'll update in a few months. Just shows that you don't know what you're doing, or the people that think they know what they're doing have no idea and don't touch grass. So maybe they should consider that. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna get into with that. Let's go ahead and get into this deck profile. So Swordsoul, as the video says, back to basics. I think starting out in the format, it's the way to go. Stuff's gonna change, obviously. Everything came down in power levels, so just get into what my thoughts are for a basic Swordsoul build. I'm not going with Ringworm, I'm not going with the Denlong. I know it came out, I know it's new, it's fun, great ideas and everything like that, but why am I going to go through all the trouble of making 9 pillars when I can just make Baron and have my Omni Negate? I mean, sure, if I do both, I can have 2 Omni Negates, but I don't know, in my opinion, Chichao Baron is just stronger. So, who knows? We'll kind of see how the develop of the format goes and everything. Maybe somebody can make it broken, but yeah, I'll just get into my thoughts. So, running 3 Ecclesia, of course. I think this card is standard at 3, especially now. 3 Moye, not much to say there. 3 Longyuan, 2 Taya, 3 Emergence. Why in the world is it still at 2 and Prosperity didn't get touched? It's just comical to me at this point. Like, people who work in the banlist department are kind of comedians. I don't know. It's just weird. 1 Blackout. Sorry. Alright. Tennies. 3 Ashuna. I did decide to keep in 3 Vishuda. It's one of your main board breakers. Yeah, not much to say there. And 2 Idhara. For this build, I am running the 1 Chitana and 2 Circle. This could be Auspice, kind of however you want to go with it. I just decided to go with this. So, for hand traps, sorry. 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Book, and 3 Imperm. So, like I said, very much back to basics, just a basic look of a Swordsoul deck, pure Swordsoul. It's not anything special in my opinion, but I think as a tournament or a format starter, you can't go wrong with a build like this. It addresses everything. It addresses decks that add a lot. It addresses the big deck in the room with branded. It addresses cash. It addresses negations. So you have all those things. You could take, theoretically, these out. You could mix them up however you want with different stuff, different defensive cards. Do see people saying Dark Ruler, sorry, things of that nature, but this is just what I decided to go with for format starter. So, again, back to basics. Extra deck. Again, back to basics. I'm gonna say that this whole time. 3 and 1. Let's go here. 1 Yazi, 2 Boxia, and Chaofeng. Not much to say about these guys. They are there for their reasons. Nibiru may still be a thing. We don't know. 2 Yugioh. Your rank 10s. I do see some people talking about taking out Chenjing or Qingying. I don't agree with that. I think Qingying is huge in this format. 1 Dragite and 1 Berserker to round it out. So again, like I said, very basic. It's just Swordsoul. But I want to reiterate, like, this is the beginning of the format. We're trying to figure out what's what and what's going to be good with the deck. See how it goes. Again, I'm not a big believer of Ring Room, and I'm not a big believer of Denglong. So who knows? Maybe this deck can mix well with some other kind of engine, but I think this is good for right now. And then basic side deck, 3 Gamma Seal, 2 Lightning, 1 Harpies, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Evenly, and for my Floodgate, I decided to go D-Barrier. I just think it's way powerful. Konami didn't hit it. Another laugh out loud moment. We'll just keep playing the cards they should hit. So anyway, that's my profile for right now. Where do I think Swordsoul stands in this format? I don't want to call it rogue yet, but definitely losing popularity. It's definitely got some work to do to prove itself. It's got to get in there in tournaments starting this weekend coming up on June, and it's really got to start making its mark that way to gain some ground. But yeah, last format we expected a lot out of Swordsoul and we didn't get it. I know it topped a lot of regionals, it topped a lot of locals, it won a lot of locals, but YCS level, like, as far as the reports I saw and content creators going over it, it was non-existent. So in my opinion, like I said, Swordsoul's got some work to do. So I think you can't go wrong with a basic build like this. Going second, you're just gonna break your opponent's board and attack for game. So good way to start out, warm up, feel it out, guys. Like, play around with your locals. If people are testing out Denlong and everything, like, again, I feel like if Denlong was the answer to Swordsoul, we would have seen it played in Master Duel like crazy, and a lot of people don't even mention it. So that's my thought process. In Ringworm, I get the combos, I get it, it's cool, it's cute, but I just think Swordsoul can function on its own. It doesn't really need that help. I think the help it needs is just new Swordsoul cards. So good ones. So anyway, that's all I have for right now, and yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Be kind, be respectful, be nice to each other. Post your comments and likes if you want to, and we'll get this format going, guys. Take care. Bye bye.